Well, come on. Where's that warm Singapore welcome? David, it's absolutely wonderful to have you here. They love you.
My mum's here.
Is your mum here?
She's not.
Did you pay her? Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to Singapore.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you for everyone for coming to greet me. The welcome's been incredible so far. Unfortunately, I'd like to spend some more time here, but I have to dash back off to London tonight. But this is
So we're just working you really hard, are we?
working very
I'm
hard.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Is this your first time to Singapore?
No, I came. I've been here a few times, a couple of times for work before.
Wait. David, you've been here before and you didn't come and say hi to us?
I would, one of the times I was about 10. So.
And you didn't say hi to us? So you've been coming here a long time, so you have an impression of Singapore?
Yes. I almost didn't get in yesterday. Your immigration were very tough on me though.
We're tough.
They didn't quite trust me that I was me for a while. So,
really?
But,
did you not show them this photo?
I thought I was almost going to have to at one point, but that would be embarrassing.
Well, we're very happy that you made it past our wonderful immigration. They're very strict. Happy to have you here today. What's been keeping you busy lately?
Wow. Traveling is well, I was in Sydney before this.
That's right, you were.
I'm always traveling. I have many flights a year. And then many things really. I've got my designing, so with my brand.
Tell us a little bit about your brand.
So I've done a collaboration with M&S.
We've seen those photos.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've got a bit of clothes on.
So you've got a few different things keeping you busy. You've got this.
Many of I've got all my charities this week. Not this week, but I've got all my charities going on. And invested in a few more companies, and then I write as well on top of that when I can for GQ and Vogue. And,
really, where do you find the time?
I'm not quite. I could do it a few more hours in the day.
Yeah, I could do it a few more hours in the day. So I guess you do all your writing when you're in the air.
And I'm not asleep or watching a bad film. So I try to get some writing done.
Now look, you've been the face of Dolce Gabbana likely since 2007, isn't that correct?
2006 was the first campaign, and now I've been working with Dolce Gabbana. People don't realise I've actually been working with them since about 2002. I did their first ever. I did my first show season.
I'm sure they realise. Did you know that he's been working with Dolce Gabbana since 2002? Who's the big fan out here who knows that? There we go.
Liars.
Liars, he says. So tell us a little bit about how this all happened for you. Because I know that people do know the story, but I'd like to hear it from you. How this all kind of happened, and a little bit about the experience, some of the memorable moments that you've had.
Well, really, this came about, the light blue came about from, I always wanted to work with Dolce, we were so close to them. And then it sort of came to a crunch point in 2005 where I hadn't seen them for a while. I had changed a lot from when I first came into modeling, and they actually know this now, but they were having a party for a friend of mine, Mariano Pavanko, who was a very close friend, photographer friend, and he was having a birthday party, which I wasn't invited to, but I got myself invited.
It happens.
Knowing that Domenico and Stefano were there, so just to see them and say hello. So I kind of forced my way into the party and said hello to them, and the next thing I knew I was in their apparel campaign. And I did that for a couple of seasons, and then the light blue campaign came out, and that was 9 years ago now.
Yeah, and it's still going strong, and we're still looking at the image, and every time I look at the image, it just feels very, very contemporary, no matter how much time has actually passed.
I think it's a very classic image. The strange thing is it feels probably sometimes a lot older than this, but it's that classic with classic sort of, that classic beauty, that love story, which is that classic Italian love story, which is a very old story, but we're trying to retell it. And I think that's why light blue is so successful, because it is telling a story.
That's right.
And no one else has really done that before. And now with Bianca, who is just an astonishing light blue girl,
That's right, well, we're hearing a lot about her. And I want to ask you something before I ask you about Bianca. What's the best part about being the ambassador for this brand?
Many good things. I mean, I wouldn't be here today without her. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have had all the things I'm talking about that I've done in my career. Wouldn't have started without this campaign, without Dolce Gabbana. So it doesn't get that much better than that.
Well, it does right now. That
It does right now in Singapore.
with, you know,
This is the highlight so far.
Of course it is. There you go. Now tell us a little bit about working with Bianca.
Bianca is, I mean, she's the girl that should have been the light blue girl from the start, but she sort of emphasizes this Italian, she's an Italian passionate lady, and that's what, like, very domineering, and that's where we wanted to take the story here. I was always a domineering role, but she's sort of coming, and she's a very domineering force.
I like the sound of that.
We have a great time. Yeah, we had an absolute blast shooting these. So hopefully we'll get to do another one together.
And tell us a little bit also about shooting the campaign. Where did you go? How long did it take?
We've shot it 3 times now. The first one we shot in campaign 2006, all in Capri. And it's the same, it's the same format every time. We shoot in Mario Testino. We get on a speedboat very early in the morning from Naples and shoot our way over to Capri.
I'm sorry, if you're trying to make it sound like it's really difficult, it doesn't sound hard at all.
Yeah, no, it's not that difficult. I'm trying not to make it sound that difficult. It was difficult in this one, but like the last one was difficult because the weather didn't play ball, so we actually had to go back about 2 or 3 times to try and shoot it. And we had the boat flying around all over the place, and the weather just wasn't really great. But even in bad weather, Capri is still beautiful. So
I have to ask you this, do you ever get over seeing your image on a 50-foot billboard?
I've never actually seen it. The thing is, when they're on these billboards, one was in New York, I wasn't there. Then we had one in London, and when it was in London, I was in New York and LA.
Okay.
So I've never actually seen this huge image.
Do you have a house big enough for it?
No.
Oh, well, we're going to have to send it through to you sideways, maybe.
Just tile or something.
Now, all of your fans are here today. You know, they've been waiting for about an hour. Very, very patiently. Do you have anything you'd like to specially say to them?
Like I said earlier, I would like to send a huge thank you to everyone that's made me feel so welcome. I always worry when I do this that no one's going to turn up every time I do a sign, but you have. So thank you, and thank you for taking out your time this Sunday to come and meet me. So thank you very much.
Thank you all for being here. Actually, if no one had turned up, it would have just been you and me doing this.
That would have been embarrassing.
That would have been fun, because anyway, everyone would have turned up eventually, I think. Well, thank you so much to all of you for coming here today. Thank you, David, for entertaining all of my questions. I'm going to try to make sure that billboard gets to you somehow, sideways. And I'm also going to now prepare you for your autograph and meet the sessions. David, if you wouldn't mind taking a seat over here.